Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Mum takes extreme action after being fined £480 for taking kids on holiday. A mother of 3 has resorted to homeschooling her children for 3 months to avoid the threat of court action for taking them on holiday during term time. Rachel Smith, 43, a jewelry designer, and her husband Stuart, 41, who manages Airman Properties, had already been fined £480 in January for taking their children. Owen, 9, Ruby, 7, and Zach, 5, to Portugal during the school term. The couple, from Bridgewater, Somerset, had booked 2 more family breaks, including a trip to Legoland and an Easter holiday to Lanzarote, which would require their children to miss 4 days of school. To avoid further fines or a potential criminal record, they deregistered their children from school and are teaching them at home until May, when they plan to re-enroll them. Rachel explained, "We're homeschooling our 3 children for a few months just so that we can go on a couple of affordable holidays. We'd be missing a total of 4 days off school this term. We had no choice but to take them out and homeschool them. We'd already been fined £480, and we were worried about getting a large fine and possible criminal record if we didn't." Rachel criticizes the government, calling it a dictatorship for imposing such strict rules on families. Rachel Smith expressed her deep-seated concerns about facing court action due to her decision to take her children on a family holiday during term time. "I was really worried about court action because I know of lots of people this has happened to. My anxiety was so high I couldn't sleep. I never intended to homeschool my children, but it's the only choice we have." Rachel and her family had previously faced fines after a trip to Portugal earlier in the year. "We went on holiday to Portugal earlier this year. We'd planned to come back the day after they were due at school, but we ended up extending it by a week and got fined hundreds of pounds," reports the Mirror. She highlighted the vast difference in costs when planning a trip during term time versus school holidays, comparing the prices of a visit to Legoland and their affordable flights to Portugal in January. Going to Legoland for 1 night during term time will cost £400, but going in the Easter holidays is £700. By going to Portugal in January, we managed to get flights for just £20 per person. You can never get flights for anything like that in the school holidays. Recent government statistics, 2023-24, reveal a record number of fines issued to parents in England for their children's unauthorized absences from school, with a staggering 91% attributed to family holidays. Failure to pay or repeat offenses can lead to prosecution, with 28,296 parents taken to court over their children's school attendance during the same period. Rachel firmly believes that the government has overstepped its authority, stating, "I think the government has been very heavy-handed. It feels like a dictatorship. How should the government be allowed to be in control of your children? The government is choosing to make it so that people can't have a holiday." In her opinion, family holidays are not luxuries, but rather essential for the well-being of families. "I don't think holidays are a luxury. They are so important for the well-being of the family." Rachel shared her perspective on the educational value of experiences gained outside the classroom, noting, "And the kids learn so much from having these experiences that we couldn't afford to do at other times." Rachel added, "I understand that the government needs to crack down on truancy, but we are just wanting to give our kids educational experiences. There shouldn't be a one-size-fits-all approach." The process for Rachel to formalize her children's school reentry in May is not without its hurdles. She must reapply and then abide by a decision period that may stretch up to 3 weeks. She explained the steps taken to enable home education. "In order to homeschool, I had to write a letter saying I was deregistering them," and added, "I was told that the school couldn't guarantee that there would be places available when they tried to come back. But it's a small school and not oversubscribed, so we should be okay. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy." The flexibility homeschooling offers has markedly changed their routine. Assisting her partner Stuart with homeschooling, Rachel starts the day guiding their children through times tables and spellings at 8:15 a.m. This is followed by a morning walk, spanning from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Then, after a lunch break, the children enjoy a mix of play and television between 12:3 and 2 p.m. Their afternoon at 2 p.m. comprises an art session, leading up to social visits to family or friends, attendance at a kids' club at 3:3 p.m., dinner service at 5 p.m., a singular TV show at 6 p.m., an hour of reading beginning at 6:3 p.m., and concludes with bedtime set for 8 p.m. Rachel, a parent who has embraced the flexibility of homeschooling, shared her family's approach to education. "We might do half an hour of maths in the morning and then go for a walk, or we might do it at 6 p.m., she says. "We fit the learning in when it is right time for them. If they are not in the mood to do maths one day, then we won't do any that day." She also spoke about the benefits this flexibility brings to their family life. "We used to go to an airbnb for the weekend and have to rush back on Sunday night for school, but now we can do things on the beach the next day and create family memories. There is so much more flexibility." Rachel, who estimates a yearly saving of £3,000 to £5,000 by holidaying during term time, confidently states, "We will have no hesitation in doing it again, either later this year or next year, if I feel the kids would benefit from a holiday. Children are only little once." The Mirror has sought a response from the Department for Education. There is a petition to allow parents to take their children out of school for up to 10 days fine-free. Find the petition here. What's your take on Rachel and Stuart's situation? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section.